Hey y'all, welcome back to Johnson Branch Farm. My name is Rachel if you're new here, and if you're not, glad you're here too. I walked all the way down here to the garden farm. This is the farm now, not the garden, the farm. I walked all the way down here to the farm and realized I forgot my camera. So we're gonna go old school here, how I used to vlog and use my phone. It is so humid out though. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. Okay, that's a little better. I had a screen protector on my phone from my previous phone. I was just being cheap and trying to make it work, but it was covering the front-facing camera and making the picture all distorted. So we're back in action. But in my video I posted just recently, a little backstory that was filmed back in July. So in July, I was not sure the flower farm was going to pick up at all. And it still didn't do what we had hoped it was going to do in the time frame we had hoped it was going to do, but it still did something, and it's still amazing, and it's still beautiful. It's giving us a ton of flowers, especially right now. We just got some rain, so everything is like popping. The weather's kind of cool, which the flowers seem to have enjoyed. But I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna show you what we're dealing with. I mean, come on. There is some disease because, let's be real, it's September and these plants are probably spent. This is all from the storm. We had a lot of rain come through in a short amount of time with the ground that was so dry. But, like, can you even... They're so pretty. And like, look at these cosmos. So I was killing myself trying to start these from seed in the greenhouse. Yeah, they're really droopy because they're kind of, I think between the storm and it being so hot, and it's like they've been out here a while, so they're reaching the end of their peak. But aren't they they were glorious. They're kind of frumpy right now, but man, the Gumfrina is looking so good. Big and bushy. That's how I need to pick my okra. My tomatoes, they're pretty much spent. And under here, we have the winter crops. These and some leeks. These guys are gonna overwinter in here. Hopefully this will protect them from the frost. And so far, the rabbits, we'll talk about the rabbits here in a second. Got some more celosia. I just direct seeded these too, as well as these. So that's what I'm going to do next year, is direct seed all of these flowers, these cosmos, celosia, Gumfrina, because those were started in the greenhouse and babied, and they're not nearly as vibrant or as bushy as these guys are. And actually, I moved these from over there where the mulch is, and you can see the difference. I'll take you over there and show you so you can get see what I've been kind of dealing. And this is the Gumfrina I was telling you about over here in the mulch. Yeah, started from seed, planted the same time. I actually dug some of them up and put them over there in the part of the garden that didn't have mulch, and they're doing so much better. Although these still work. I've used them in the garlic bundles and it's still fine. These all got knocked over. How pretty are these though? I love these in a bouquet. Actually, these pop really good in the... This was a volunteer cherry tomato, and I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it. And I'm glad I did it because I have a little snack when I come out here. These as well. And I think these are a mix between a, not quite cherry, it's between a cherry and a regular, where they're a little bit bigger, and a sun gold. No, the ones I'm talking about, the cherry and the little bit, the bigger cherry kind. I don't know what they're called. Those are yellow, and then a cherry tomato. I think they're a mix between the two, and they're really good as well. Ugh. That one I just ate was eaten by a bug. Gross. But these are really sweet and delicious. This is more celosia. I just put these seeds in the dirt. I didn't start these ahead of time. Definitely doing that again. This was rutabaga. Let's not talk about it. Straw flowers. They're doing okay. I think they're kind of at the end of their peak. Oh, wow. Some random tomato. And then these are more zinnias. They're starting to just now take off. These are real disease. They're not loving whatever's going on over here in this soil. Dahlias are starting to take off just in time for the frost, but that's okay. We'll enjoy them. I'm going to put this one in a bouquet today, I think, because it needs to be loved. So yeah, there's just a quick little show of the flower farm. In the video, like I said in July, it made it sound like nothing happened. And it did happen. It just wasn't as much as I wanted to, and it just was trouble. I mean, we just had trouble, and it's okay because that's farming and homesteading. What's farming and homesteading without a little bit of trouble? Like, that's totally unrealistic to think you won't have any trouble when you're trying to grow things. You're dealing with the weather, the elements, the bugs, the weeds. I mean, it's like there's a whole list of things you've got to try to fight through. And unless you're willing to just hang in there and get through it, like, you're never going to be successful if you give up at the first sign of trouble. Speaking of trouble and pests, let me show you. Again, weeds. These were big, beautiful brassicas in here. Do you see them? No, you don't see them. You know why you don't see them? Rabbits. Rabbits are why you don't see them. I had this cover on since day one. Somehow they got under it. I don't know how, but they did. And ate down my brassicas. They ate down my lettuce. They did not get to the chard or the beets, in Jesus' name, so far. So I dug up about half of them, half the chard, half the beets, and planted them in my front yard garden, in my actual garden, because I thought they're going to die if I leave them out here. But they could die if I transplant them. It's worth the risk, and I'm glad I took it because they are doing really good. They come back, especially after all the rain we just got. So I may, if I get time today, within the next day or two, dig the rest of them up and plant them up at the house. I mean, at least I'll be able to look at them too. That's part of the fun. So since these bugs, since I don't have my camera or my tripod, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some flowers for bouquets to put in our roadside stand. Got you just perched. I've got you just kind of perched up here on a T-post. Hopefully that works. Who doesn't want to walk around their garden, pick flowers, and then get paid for it? Does it get any better than that? I don't think so. I mean, look at this little speckled guy. I'm going to save the seeds off that one because that one's too pretty. I literally just walk around, make a bouquet, and then walk around and make another bouquet. flower bouquets picked. I'm only going to pick like 3 or 4. I'm not going to go crazy today. It's Friday, so it's not a super busy day for the farm stand. I have some cookies and brownies and some mini apple pies I just put out along with the flowers. And then over the weekend, I'll have sourdough bread and focaccia. Am I saying that right? I've been practicing. And I think I really like this cell phone vlogging situation. Feels like I picked up the phone and called a friend, which is really great because I hope that's what it feels like I'm doing. Thank you so much for all of your encouragement and kind words on the video I just posted recently. It really means a lot. Thank you for being understanding, and thank you for being here. May the Lord bless and keep you. Until next time.